Hello there, Internet. Version 2 here with Let's Play Assault Android Cactus. Today we've got Starch, and she shouted pineapple in the previous video. Let's see what she shouts when we go into a level with her. Hive, where we shall be introduced to a new enemy, but not just yet. We've got laser beams for her. So she goes and shoots a big constant laser beam. It does more damage the closer the enemy is, the more damage it will do. So I can go and not kill them fast enough because I'm not using my micro missile launcher, which is like Holly's normal gun, but just shoots everywhere and everything. Oh, see, I got hit by red there, but I didn't die because I think I got hit by the edge of it. I'm still not 100% certain how. Sometimes I survive and sometimes I don't. But hey, she's got big lasers and shoots things. And hey, and ready? Blue circles. And she can play my batteries. I'm gonna grab a battery, there we go, and micro missile launcher, take care of the problems for me, yeah. Alright, wait for that one to change a little bit so I can get something else. Ready? Tiny robots, yeah. Yeah, kill all the robots. Pop them like popcorn. All different characters have like different sayings for getting to different combos. So yeah, Starch is the, let's say scatterbrain character with some of the things that are going on about pineapples and tiny robots. And yeah, she's an aloof little one. And you'll also notice that her body doesn't really have, like, skin to look more humanoid, like the other ones did. Micro missile launchers! Boom, yeah, just fly around everywhere. I'm going to lose my wings in a spot where I do not want to lose my wings, so I keep running around the way I am. Missiles! Ah! There you go, bye. Man, lost my combo so early on. Damn. Kill you all! Pop the popcorn! Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, stay out of Grandma's house. You do that. Big micro missile launcher, whee! So yeah, you'll see, yeah, the enemy count that we're getting to is very, very high. Oh, I didn't get the wings.
Everything's dead.
And then she gets very sad about everything being dead. 476 enemies in that level. A lot of them were popcorn, yes, but a lot of enemies in that level. Okay, so that is Hive. We shall move on. And Holly. Did I scare you? I'm sorry. Influx! A level that took me forever to S+ when I was trying to get through this. Tried different characters and didn't work. This level changes its layout as you go through it. And that part fucks me up. Blah, 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 blah. So one thing that I do find interesting about the way this game does enemy spawns. Enemy spawns are always located based on your position. I mean, some of them, like turrets, will always just spawn in their fixed spot. But in terms of like where enemies spawn and fall out and everything, it's based on your position when like their spawning thing happens. So like, you can't get into a situation where you're like, you know that enemies are going to spawn like in this one specific spot, so you just wait there. And so I mean, you can know where they spawn based on where you're standing. But you might get situations where enemies will just like spawn on top of you, and then you're like, oh shit. I mean, you can, but only if it's designed that way. Like you won't have situations where you are standing in the wrong spot, so it spawns on top of you. It means that so no matter how you're moving around and doing things, you probably won't end up in a situation where enemy spawns just completely screw you over. You might have situations where, if you're not paying attention, you might screw yourself over into enemy locations for getting S+, but if you know what you're doing, those situations are avoidable. The only thing that is, like, based on any form of, like, random... see, I lost one there, because I wasn't close enough to that thing when it spawned, so I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I didn't move closer to where it spawned. You know where everything is at all times to keep you paying attention. When an enemy's off the screen, it comes up with that little hexagon on the edge of the screen. What was I saying? What was the point I was making? I was making a point. Oh yeah, the only thing that's like based on any form of like randomness, and random's the wrong word, is the power-ups. Power-ups aren't guaranteed to be the same power-up per enemy or anything like that. They're based on like a tick that is just like, it ticks over time and just goes between, oh, this. And so you never know what's gonna happen there, but yeah. But also because of the way that I remember reading the explanation of how it works, but like basically, like not every power-up runs on the same timer, so you can have situations where, like, 2 power-ups appear at the same time, and they're different power-ups. But, yeah, that's really the only thing that's, like, full-on random in terms of, like, out of your control to make which one you want to appear. But if they rotate, and you probably won't get situations where, like, you need a power-up so desperately that you can't wait for the power-up to change to something else. And if that's the case, then use whatever power-up you currently have at your disposal, and you'll probably use it effectively. Like, if you're playing the game well enough, you can use pretty much any power-up to your advantage at any one given time. Like, early on, you can use, oh, fuck. Let's do this. There's just a wave of these things spawning, and it's just like, fuck. This is why I chose Coral for this level, because that wave fucks me up so much. And why worry about it when you can just cause shit to spawn, cause a protective barrier to just kill them when they come near you. But I also do usually try and get robots with Coral because of the distance shooting. See, like, like, that thing spawned and I didn't pay attention, and then I lost my rank. And then I got stupid and stood way too close to the turret thing, and I got blown up. It does also reflect projectiles. You probably saw the thing that looked like it was shooting himself in the face just then because of the things there. And it does do damage when enemies touch it, so yes, it does help a fair bit. It may not look like it at first, but it helps quite a fair bit. It's a very good complement for someone with a shotgun. But yeah, this is, because you can't just wildly fire all the time forever, and it doesn't have heaps of range, it is one where it is, this requires more skill to be useful with. But you can still tear it up, like, you can still tear up levels with, fuck. I'm not paying attention. That's a character I have to pay significantly more attention to than most other characters because I'm nowhere near as good. Get it before, damn it. I was hoping to get it while it was still shut down, but see? I'm gonna, shut down. And make us glowy at the end. I am gonna get to a point where, like, I will get to later levels where I will fail them. I will not complete certain later levels on my first attempt. There is no fucking way that is happening for some of the levels. Okay, what do we got here? We've got process. Lemon. Fuck it. Lemon, come to us. Come help us in this process. That was fucking lame. That joke doesn't even really make sense in any capacity, but I made it. Shoot the enemies, shoot the bad guys, fuck you all up. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Beep, 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 pew, pew. Sick conveyor belts. You can use them to just run circles around the enemy if you're paying attention. Or you can use it to fuck yourself over if you're not paying attention. And yes, they do change the direction they're facing as the level goes on. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, the red ones here, their fucking attack is like that shockwave attack that fucked me over in that last level, the way it hit me. Alright, I'm almost gonna die, damn it! I'm getting crowded. Shit. I love this game to death. I'm not very good at it. There are certain characters that I'm very good with. Some characters, I mean, this is one of the characters that I'm better with, so I'm really just talking out my arsehole here. But, pop. One good thing about, Lemon and Cactus have it in common. Other characters so far, other characters not so much. Oh, I guess technically Starch, but not as much. You don't have to, like, you don't have to use all of Cactus's flamethrower in one go. You don't have to use all, like, of the rockets of Lemon in one go. You can, like, space them out. You can just use 2 and then switch back if you want. Whereas, like, Holly and Coral, they also just have a 1 and done. You don't have to wait for either of those 2 to fully recharge before you can use them again, but they're not as powerful if you don't wait. Oh, and also, a totally random thing that I only realized, like, fairly recently. When you swap between your weapons like that, like, swapping between weapons, it is also your dodge. Because you're invincible while you're glowing while you do that. And I did not realize that for a very long time. And it makes some of the later levels make a lot more sense that there is actually a way to dodge. Okay. So that would have been a good opportunity to dodge. But you can't just dodge forever because you might break combo. You don't really have enough time to just dodge forever and still use it. Like, if you're gonna switch, probably want to kill something before you switch back, otherwise you may not have enough time to actually carry combo. You might if you're, like, careful about it, but sometimes you may not. So getting perfect on these levels, especially later levels, is very much a management-focused game, which I love.
Alright.
I feel like I've mentioned my love of both having to manage something while also doing quick action reflexes a lot. A lot of my favorite games are based on this specific thing. It's why I love Chain of Memories. It's why Wonderful 101 is like my favorite game ever. And it's why I love this game. Alright, and Vespula, let us do another boss. A boss that I am terrible at. Because I'm only good at one boss, and every other boss I'm terrible at. And Starch waves to them. Oh dear, look what has found its way into my garden. I thought they hunted you down and locked you away after the, incident. Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack had insufficient heat tolerance on key axial joints. I'm acutely aware of how you dispatched my subordinate, Starch. Tearing you limb from limb shall serve as both a duty and a privilege. The Swarm. So, yeah, Vespula's weird. Because her first, like, a couple of her waves are just this, where it's a shitload of wasps. Which also makes it kind of hard to level up, because I can't get in. Because it's hard to get in there and actually pick up some of the power-ups. And then she does this. Fuck you! She shoot places at me, and boom, they explode to do that. And the Swarm comes back, but the Swarm is more deadly this time because they go out, then in, then out, then in. And yeah, the Swarm gets incredibly dangerous. But when it goes out and in, you do that. Boom, fuck all of you. Boom, 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 boom. I'm becoming a nuisance, am I? Alright, you do that. Ow, 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 ow. Ah, fuck. You don't have hit stun, by the way, or hit invincibility when you get hit. So if you get like those bullets there, they're like chains of 3. If you just get hit by a full chain of that, yeah, you are fucked, by the way. You will take 3 hits of damage. So yeah, you do have to be careful. So you know, so yeah, I am dying, but as long as I manage to take out enemies fast enough, it's not that big of an issue if I can continue collecting batteries. If I can advance a wave fast enough, then it's fine. So yeah, this wave, they go out, and then they shoot directly at you. And it's like, that's it. Okay, it's gonna use that. Yeah, you can just use parts and stuff. Alright, and now we've got Big Dis, and yeah, Wasp directly aiming for us, and yeah. Now shit gets fucked. I often lose here. But I've got a lot of battery left, so I hopefully shouldn't. But yeah. And do remember, Starch's Laser does a lot more damage when you're closer, so you want to stay close. I'm not paying attention to these wasps. I don't think I've No, I know I did S-Plus. That's the little point character. I think Cactus. Alright. Up, 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 up. And... Bye, Vespula. Stay away from me, you monster. Sticks and stones might break my bones, but names will never. Hey, do robots have bones? Oh, I've got a new idea for a game to play. Stay put, Gretel. I'm going to find a thermal lance.
Everything's dead.
And that's what Starch is like. And boom, another world's complete. Boom, and aubergine! Aubergine! Motherfucking aubergine with a little robot next to her. What is that robot? You want to talk about Space Cop? We've got the truest of the Space Cops right here now. You will find out what aubergine is like on the next episode though, because aubergine is tied for my favorite character in this game with one other. So, on the next episode, the awesomeness that is aubergine will be unleashed upon the world. So, until then, this is version 2, signing out.